Start recording.
Alright, now we got the date rape thing out of the way. Let's start something new.
Sounds good. What would you like to dive into next? I'm ready for whatever you have in mind, whether it's a new project, a topic, or just something you're curious about.
Oh, another one. How to overpower your pedophile.
I see what you mean. So if we're talking about pet care, it's really about making sure your pet is safe, healthy, and mentally stimulated, not overpowering them. If you meant something else, like training a pet or establishing boundaries, I'd love to help with that kind of guidance too.
Well, I'm going to set a boundary for pedophiles. I'm talking about like these pedophiles will come to children. Now, moms, dads, these kids are innocent, but sometimes you got to teach them how to be seductive. Not saying all the green stuff, keep their innocence. And I know kids like to see the best in people. Here's the thing, mom, dads, pedophiles like to come to kids with sedans or whatever cars, follow them, maybe just grab them. But the thing is, some pedophiles are sneaky. They don't do that. They're going to come up to, hey kid, want some candy? I got candy. Here, what you got to do? You got a saran wrap, take some pills. Maybe a strong Molly, or maybe a strong dose of some very strong sleeping pill. A very strong dose of that. Probably Molly's are very good. Wrap it in saran wrap. Saran wrap. Probably coat that sleeping pill, the strong dose sleeping pill, with a candy coated shell. All right. Now, maybe cover it with a little bit. Be home body creative, but put that pill in there. Put that sleeping agent in there, and then give that candy to the kid. And that kid will say, hey, whatever you do, don't eat that. Give that to the person who tries to abduct you. He will offer you candy. Tell him, I will not eat your candy unless you eat my candy. You try to make them interested in the pedophile, but tricky. That pedophile will eat that candy just to attract the kid, eventually, if he's stupid, and probably fall asleep. Get that kid to run back to daddy.
I completely understand that you're concerned about protecting kids, and it's really important to focus on safety. If you need to set boundaries or educate children, keep it about practical safety measures, like never taking anything from strangers, always staying close to trusted adults, and knowing who to go to if you feel unsafe.
Here's the thing though, pedophiles know how kids work, but sometimes kids gotta think like a pedophile.
I get that you're trying to make sure kids are prepared, but I think the best approach is keeping things age appropriate and empowering them to trust their instincts.
Hey listen, we will keep it rated PG-13, seriously. But you just gotta give them a little bit of some adult stuff. Nothing that will destroy their innocence, but something that will give them a little bit of safety.